Hello, welcome to Book Journey. Today, we will be discussing the book Multiplied by Brave New Words, How AI Will Revolutionize Education Multiplied by, with the subtitle, What to Teach and How to Learn in the Age of Artificial Intelligence. We are now entering an era of AI multiplication, where generative AI is rapidly disrupting traditional industries, with education at the forefront of this transformation. The renowned online video education platform, Khan Academy, is leading this disruption. It was among the first to be invited by OpenAI to use GPT-4, and has since developed an AI teaching assistant called Khanmigo, based on GPT-4, showcasing the initial impact of AI on K-12 education. This disruption is not limited to personalized education for children. It will also extend to various education-related fields, such as changes in college entrance exams and admission standards, the redefinition of prestigious schools, and its influence on future workplaces. Salman Khan, the founder of Khan Academy, explores this transformation in his new book Multiplied by Brave New Words Multiplied by. He provides a concise overview of this process and offers a series of important insights into future educational reforms and workplace transformations. Salman Khan is a globally recognized innovator in education, and his Khan Academy has 150 million learners worldwide. Bill Gates highly recommends this book, stating, "For anyone interested in the future of learning in the age of AI, this is a timely and masterful course." In this book, we can already see the early stages of personalized education in practice. Personalized education emphasizes two key aspects. First, teaching at each child's pace, moving away from the standardized, mass-produced, and rote learning methods of the industrial era. Second, identifying and nurturing each student's interests, allowing for diverse teaching methods tailored to their passions. The goal is to help every child leverage their strengths through customized education. How quickly AI can help the general public achieve this ideal is a topic worth exploring. More importantly, Khan envisions the fundamental changes that will occur when AI is widely applied in education, particularly in standardized testing and college admissions. In the U.S., the college application process is highly non-standardized. Beyond grades and standardized test scores, students are expected to have extensive extracurricular activities, write compelling personal essays, and secure strong recommendation letters, among other requirements. Khan takes his thinking a step further, extending it to future workplace changes. This is one of the most discussed topics today. When machines can perform most routine tasks, what distinguishes humans? If we believe that creativity is what sets humans apart from machines, how should education from middle school to college evolve to cultivate and shape this creativity? How does Khan Academy achieve the ideal of personalized education? First, let's look at how Khan Academy uses AI to realize the ideal of personalized education. Personalized education is every teacher's dream, because different students have different needs and require tailored approaches. Teaching also needs innovation, as numerous educational practices have shown that active learning, fostering student autonomy, and self-motivation are crucial. Passive listening in class does not yield the best learning outcomes. The rapid development of AI has made personalized services, whether in healthcare or education, highly imaginative. In 2023, Khan Academy participated in the beta testing of GPT-4 and launched an AI teaching assistant called Khanmigo, taking a significant step toward personalized learning and greatly advancing the democratization of education through AI. The core idea of personalized learning is that students can progress at their own pace, receive targeted tutoring to solidify foundational knowledge, and delve deeper into areas they are passionate about and excel in. The ideal scenario is to move away from the industrial era model of mass-produced education, allowing each individual to flourish and encouraging diverse student development. Previously, personalized learning was only accessible to wealthy families who could afford private tutors. For example, the author of Multiplied by Primates of Park Avenue, Multiplied by Wednesday Martin, after graduating from Harvard, worked as a college admissions counselor at a private school in New York, and often tutored children from affluent families, helping them read and understand classics like Multiplied by the Odyssey, Multiplied by, and improve their writing skills. If these children struggled with STEM subjects, they could even hire university professors for tutoring. However, such learning conditions are out of reach for most families. Before the advent of GPT, personalized learning was difficult to implement on a large scale because a single teacher could not provide the same level of individual attention to a class of 30 to 40 students or allow them to learn at different speeds. Conmigo makes personalized tutoring possible at a cost of just $44 per year, approximately 300 renminbi, far cheaper than after-school tutoring classes. Even in its early stages, Conmigo is already powerful. As an AI teaching assistant, it offers excellent customization, addressing students' specific needs and driving their progress. Second, as a machine, it is available 24/7, meticulous, patient, and never tires, qualities that humans cannot match. Trained extensively in educational methods and best practices, it can design interactive teaching plans based on a student's grade level and learning progress. After the release of ChatGPT, many teachers' first concern was that students might use AI to cheat, such as having AI write essays instead of thinking for themselves. Conmigo, as a deeply customized AI teaching assistant, aims to be a companion and motivator for students. It differs from general GPT models in two key ways. First, it does not provide direct answers but guides students step by step through text interactions to find solutions. Soon, it will likely offer voice interactions as well. For example, in writing, its goal is to genuinely improve a child's writing skills. At Khan Academy, the AI teaching assistant can serve as a personalized writing coach, helping students organize ideas, find evidence, and strengthen conclusions. It also keeps records of all interactions, allowing teachers to monitor how students use the tool and how their writing improves with its assistance, distinguishing it from simply letting the machine write for the student. This process benefits students as they enter society, as learning to use the latest tools to enhance writing or work skills is essential in the workplace. Second, Conmigo differs from general GPT models in its ability to stimulate students' interests. For instance, it can simulate historical figures, allowing children to converse with George Washington or Albert Einstein, helping them understand historical events and the thoughts of these figures. Many might have heard the joke about Guangdong fighting Qin Xiang. Both are famous ancient warriors, but Guangdong lived during the Three Kingdoms period, while Qin Xiang was a general in the early Tang dynasty, making it impossible for them to have fought. This joke originally mocked storytellers for lacking solid historical knowledge and making up stories for entertainment. However, imagine the possibilities if people from different eras could interact. AI teaching can open up such imaginative scenarios. Both Eastern and Western traditions have used dialogue as a primary method for recording philosophical thoughts. Well-trained AI teaching assistants can deeply understand the works of important authors, organize their viewpoints, and grasp their speaking and writing habits, as well as their life stories and anecdotes. Based on this data, we can create digital avatars of historical and modern thinkers, allowing these avatars to converse with each other or interact with students. During early testing, Khan Academy found that users often tried to get historical figures to comment on modern controversies. However, this is anachronistic. Khan Academy emphasizes that simulations should only address issues relevant to the original context of these figures. By providing an interactive and immersive learning experience, students can develop a deeper interest in and ability to study historical events, gaining a better grasp of the material. In Western K-12 liberal arts education, reading comprehension and writing are particularly emphasized. How can we improve reading comprehension? Khan Academy integrates the teaching assistant into the student's learning process rather than allowing it to become a tool for laziness. Standardized tests like the SAT, TOEFL, and GRE typically use multiple-choice questions for reading comprehension, a compromise for standardization. However, a more personalized approach involves having the assistant engage in deep dialogue with students after reading a text. Nothing compares to a conversation with a wise mentor. Overall, the AI teaching assistant serves as that wise mentor, an expert in various subjects, offering personalized and adaptive learning exercises based on each student's needs and abilities. It can also better assess students and recommend the next steps in their learning journey. Interestingly, teachers benefit more in practice. In Multiplied by Brave New Words, Multiplied by can highlights the hope that AI teaching assistants will help teachers achieve a value chain leap. AI assistants can grade homework, read essays, and more, which is why teachers are so fond of them. One teacher mentioned that the AI assistant saves him several hours of work each night, helping teachers customize lesson plans and providing suggestions for scenario-based teaching are also strengths of AI assistants, which can truly offer one-on-one tutoring to students. Khan Academy's experiments are turning what was once science fiction into reality. If every student could have a caring, patient, knowledgeable, and guiding AI teaching assistant, how would the educational experience transform? Technological advancements, especially the explosion of generative AI, have made educational reform urgent. Generative AI is a rapidly evolving superintelligence that has read all of humanity's structured knowledge and can answer almost any question. As AI rapidly integrates into learning, work, and life, traditional education must change. ###. How will future college admissions be reshaped? As teaching assistants, AI can bring significant changes to both student learning and teacher instruction, allowing each student to learn at their own pace and enabling teachers to tailor their teaching. More importantly, AI teaching assistants will become increasingly accessible, much like smartphones and tablets, soon becoming commonplace in households. Why is this? Because AI is the new electricity, a general-purpose technology. Interestingly, while many know that ChatGPT uses a large language model, few realize that GPT also stands for general-purpose technology. General-purpose technologies have three characteristics: they impact various industries, become increasingly invisible, and grow more affordable. Electricity is a prime example. You don't need to understand power generation or grids to use it. The democratization of personalized learning will not only enable tailored education, but also fundamentally change how schools select talent and the criteria for college admissions. Let's first discuss the U.S. college admissions process. Beyond standardized tests like the SAT, U.S. colleges, especially prestigious ones, place significant emphasis on three aspects of an applicant's profile: extracurricular activities, personal essays, which describe one's experiences and thoughts, and recommendation letters. These materials help admissions officers understand a student. They aim to show, through objective activities, subjective writing, and others' perspectives, whether the student has overcome obstacles during high school, demonstrated collaborative spirit, and has the potential to make an impact on the world. While the intention behind these materials is good, an increasing number of people are leveraging them to gain an edge in admissions. Wealthier families, in particular, can invest substantial time and money into polishing these aspects. As a result, even in Ivy League schools, while many high-achieving students are admitted, there are also those who struggle to keep up, having been admitted through over-polished applications rather than genuine qualifications. The advent of accessible AI teaching assistants could level the playing field in U.S. college admissions. Why? Before AI teaching assistants, only the wealthy could afford high-priced college counseling, providing personalized guidance for their children. Ethical counselors would offer essay editing advice based on their understanding of the student and use their networks to secure strong recommendation letters. Unethical ones might even ghostwrite application materials. AI teaching assistants will fundamentally change this dynamic. At least in essay writing, AI can provide similar editing suggestions, and teachers and others can write more genuine recommendation letters with AI's help, narrowing the gap between rich and poor in the application process. Looking further ahead, we need to rethink the college admissions process. To what extent do essays, recommendation letters, and extracurricular activities truly help prestigious schools understand a student? For top U.S. colleges, the first change might be in the interview process. After initial screening based on application materials, students typically undergo interviews, often conducted by alumni who understand the school's culture and can give back to their alma mater. However, alumni interviews have clear limitations. Successful alumni are busy and may not dedicate much time to interviews. Their judgment criteria vary widely, leading to potential inconsistencies and unfairness. As AI teaching assistants improve, this process could also change. The simplest solution would be to replace alumni interviews with AI teaching assistants, ensuring a more standardized, fair, and thorough evaluation of each student, as AI can work tirelessly 24/7. Next, we can reconsider the necessity of traditional application materials. Are essays, recommendation letters, and extracurricular activities still needed? In the era of big data, can we directly use raw data to understand a student's abilities, rather than relying on curated and polished materials? Khan Academy has introduced an online volunteer platform, allowing high-achieving high school students to tutor others one-on-one. The platform summarizes and evaluates the tutoring behavior of these volunteers, covering the three aspects traditional applications aim to demonstrate: what contributions you make beyond academics, how you collaborate in real-world scenarios, and how others, including those you tutor and the organizations you serve, evaluate your performance. According to Khan Academy, a student's performance on this platform has become a valuable part of many college applications, as it better showcases their leadership, teamwork, empathy, and community service. Looking further ahead, what does this shift mean for top U.S. colleges? There are both short-term and long-term implications. In the short term, it could make college admissions fairer, reducing the over-polishing of applications and giving more opportunities to students from less privileged backgrounds. In the long term, two scenarios are more likely. The first is an intensified admissions arms race, as everyone gains access to affordable AI assistance. AI-assisted applications could become the norm, and projects like Khan Academy's online volunteer platform could proliferate. As long as the prestige of top colleges remains valuable, competition for admission will not diminish but may enter a chaotic period of adapting to new rules. The second possibility is that the prestige of top colleges fades, as AI democratizes personalized learning, and big data records of individual growth better reflect one's abilities and potential. The value of a prestigious college diploma may diminish, reducing the intensity of admissions competition and the pressure on high school students. Which scenario is more likely? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. After discussing how AI teaching assistants might change U.S. college admissions, you might wonder what reforms are needed for standardized exams like China's Gaokao. This book offers two insights. First, can we move away from the one exam determines your future model? If everyone has a personalized AI teaching assistant, could these assistants help provide a more standardized and fair evaluation of a student's usual performance and potential, combining regular assessments with exam results? Of course, this requires transparency, standardization, and strict measures against corruption and fraud. Second, similar to rethinking U.S. college admissions, we need to reconsider the purpose of standardized exams. The primary goal of the Gaokao is to match the right students with the right schools. While ensuring fairness, are there better ways to achieve this match? Educational reform could lead to two positive changes. One is a better matching system that maintains the existing hierarchy of prestigious schools, allowing the best students to attend the best schools and good students to attend good schools with dynamic adjustments. The other is a more equitable education system, starting from K-12 and extending to college, providing suitable education for every child and breaking the notion of prestigious schools as a place where people compete for fame and fortune. This is a more ambitious goal. Transparency, disintermediation, and B2B will be three key features of the AI era, bringing significant changes to education and the future workplace. In summary, we have analyzed how the widespread adoption of AI assistants could change admissions processes at top U.S. and Chinese colleges. In the short term, it could make U.S. college admissions fairer, reducing the advantage wealthy families have in polishing their children's applications, and prompt us to rethink China's Gaokao system to minimize the risk of talented students being overlooked. In the long term, we need to consider how AI assistants can record a child's entire growth journey, using this data to showcase their abilities and potential rather than relying on a single exam or polished application materials. This leads to profound implications for how AI will reshape education and other industries, which I summarize with three keywords: transparency, disintermediation, and B2B. Transparency is straightforward. When everyone has an accessible AI teaching assistant, it will transparently record all learning activities. By observing students, it can clearly understand their mastery of different subjects. Since AI teaching assistants interact closely with students, they can truly achieve mutual learning, answering students' questions while gaining a comprehensive understanding of their comprehension and providing fair, objective, and consistent assessments. Initially, AI teaching assistants can analyze the learning data they collect and share it with teachers and parents to help them understand a child's progress and thinking patterns. Over time, the vast amount of learning data collected will have even greater utility. After achieving transparency, we introduce the second concept, disintermediation. Disintermediation means removing the middle layer that summarizes and interprets the real world. In education, this means we no longer need summaries of extracurricular activities or personal essays to evaluate a child, as their daily learning and activities are already recorded, fully showcasing their potential and traits. We might still need recommendation letters, but they could take new forms, such as evaluations from various activities, rather than requiring a specific person to write them. Before understanding the broader applications of AI, we need to grasp the third concept, B2B, or bot-to-bot, AI teaching assistant to AI teaching assistant, AI assistant to AI assistant. When every child has an AI teaching assistant, everyone will also have an AI assistant. These assistants will be incredibly powerful, knowledgeable about all structured information in the world, and capable of handling various daily tasks. In the future, a child's AI teaching assistant could communicate seamlessly with a teacher's or parent's AI assistant, likely through Big Data rather than text. At the third stage of B2B, the role of AI teaching assistants in summarizing a child's progress and issues for teachers and parents could be replaced. Thanks to transparency, disintermediation, and B2B, teachers and parents' AI assistants can access all of a student's learning data directly, eliminating the need for intermediaries or summaries. When transparency, disintermediation, and B2B are fully realized, education will undergo a profound transformation. This will not only apply to education, but also to future workplace hiring, which will also exhibit these three characteristics. In Multiplied by, Brave New Words Multiplied by can offers a fascinating vision of future hiring. If the ultimate goal of education is to tailor teaching to each child's abilities and potential, then the ultimate goal of hiring is to match the right candidate to the right job. In the future, every candidate will be transparent, with their AI assistant meticulously recording their educational and professional experiences. The hiring process will be B2B, with AI recruiters interacting directly with each candidate's AI assistant. These assistants will have a comprehensive understanding of a person's background, making each candidate fully transparent. The AI assistants will communicate with each other to find the best job matches. The hiring process will also be disintermediated, eliminating the need for condensed resumes. In an ideal scenario, our AI assistants will quickly identify and apply for potential job opportunities. Similarly, AI recruiters will apply consistent standards to every candidate. Since everyone in the workplace will be transparent, and AI recruiters won't be limited by time or energy, traditional resume highlights like prestigious degrees will become less important. Instead, a candidate's transparent record of education and work will be the primary measure of their suitability for a job. Further down the line, AI assistants will also guide individuals in considering career and educational opportunities, acting as life coaches. Cultivating lifelong learning habits from now on. As AI teaching assistants, AI personal assistants, and AI recruiters become increasingly powerful, B2B communication, assistant to assistant, will become a crucial part of work and life. This prompts us to consider how to maintain human uniqueness in a future of close collaboration between humans and machines. In my conversations with Kevin Kelly, he emphasized the need to completely rethink high school education. By graduation, students should master the skills to understand their optimal learning methods, optimize their personalized learning approaches, and identify effective patterns for learning different subjects. Graduates will need this superpower of optimizing lifelong learning, as future careers will require constant adaptation and learning. Kelly believes that high school students should know how to best learn languages, acquire new skills, and explore new fields. The core skill of the future is understanding how to learn most efficiently and finding the most effective methods for different subjects. This requires continuous testing, experimentation, practice, and learning from failure. It's a systematic process that requires the help of teachers and AI teaching assistants like Kanmigo to answer questions like, how much sleep do you need between memory cycles? How often should you review material? How frequently should you revisit certain content? To foster a culture of innovation, Kelly argues that embracing failure is essential, not just tolerating it, but seeing it as a means to progress, improving through failure, and helping students overcome the stigma associated with it. For Chinese students in particular, Kelly believes that cultivating a more innovative culture requires three things: greater acceptance of failure, more questioning of authority, and exposure to diverse perspectives. Another book, Multiplied by County's Children, Multiplied by Peking University professor Lin Xiaoying, also highlights the importance of resilience education. Students who excel in exams but lack experience with failure may become crispy college students, fragile and unprepared for setbacks, whether in college or the job market, leading to discouragement and giving up. In Multiplied by, the formula Multiplied by, the author outlines 5 cultural capital traits that parents hoping for their children's success should note: internalizing the importance of winning, learning to bounce back from failure, completing tasks within limited time, succeeding under high pressure, and accepting public evaluation with grace. Beyond embracing failure, the remaining 4 traits are essential for success in the real world. In Multiplied by, Brave New Words Multiplied by can identifies 3 fundamental skills future success will require. The first is the 3R skills emphasized by Bill Gates: reading, writing, and arithmetic. Without these, it's difficult to navigate complex situations or make informed decisions. The second is the T-shaped talent model: deep expertise in a specific area combined with broad skills. The third, more important than ever, is strong communication, collaboration, and empathy skills. In other words, in the AI era, humans need to solidify their foundational cognitive abilities, most critical learning skills, and most effective interpersonal skills. Beyond these, Ken stresses the importance of cultivating an entrepreneurial spirit from a young age. He defines entrepreneurship as a form of creativity, knowing how to integrate resources to create value. In an era where AI can excel in any single field, human creativity will manifest in two ways. First, having a clear self-awareness and knowing how to adapt. Ken elaborates this as having a personal vision, being able to examine all aspects of work, identify problems to solve, focus research efforts, and understand the elements needed to integrate solutions. Second, returning to a pre-industrial revolution artisan-like experience, collaborating with a small, diverse group of people skilled in engineering, sales, marketing, finance, and design, who together can manage a multitude of AI systems and integrate all these elements to achieve great things. In summary, Salman Khan's Multiplied by Brave New Words Multiplied by, and the deep reflections it provokes on how AI will shape future education, highlight the transformative potential of AI teaching assistants like Khanmigo. By helping students learn at their own pace and reducing teachers' workloads, AI is beginning to reshape education. As a general-purpose technology, AI will become increasingly accessible, not only enabling personalized education for every child, but also impacting the entire education industry, from rethinking admissions processes at top US and Chinese colleges to considering how AI can record a child's growth and potential. The future of education and work will be fundamentally disrupted. This requires us to rethink what makes humans unique in an era of human-machine collaboration. As Kevin Kelly puts it, the most important skill of the future is the ability to learn continuously, and in high school, we must focus on helping each child discover their optimal learning methods. Easier said than done. AI brings a range of possibilities for change, and it requires all of us to participate.